don't need a bar. Working title podcast. Woo! That shit was.
Yeah,
it's something like.
You guys just remixed the intro right after the intro was played.
The remix of the remix on the intro.
I don't know. Because that's similar, right? There's.
Yeah, it sounded like the.
Yeah, we have one. And then it goes right into our show, right? It's like you're changing the channel, and then our show goes, right?
Yes. But hold on, this is actually working title After Hours number 2 that we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, this is a special occasion. I mean,
it is?
There's only been one other working title episode.
Yeah,
cheers.
I'll drink to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Glass cups. Doing it official.
Glass cups.
That's
none of that red solo shit.
I repeated glass cups, but I heard plastic cups both times. Like I heard you say plastic cups,
and you heard it.
And then I repeated, that mistake. So
you both said glass though.
Yeah, but I thought it was plastic.
Don't mind him.
Woo! My mind just processed it the wrong way.
You were both thinking the same thing, and he was so sure that you were going to be saying plastic cups that you knew it.
But we're not using plastic. We're using glass cups.
Yeah,
I know. I just, I've got to restate the class. Yes.
The class of glass.
Drinking fine.
And getting ass. Am I right?
He's right.
That's class.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is right.
Yeah. When I was waiting to pick you guys up, before I parked on that side of the street, I parked right next to a telephone line.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about how people say you get develop cancer from that and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then that kind of sparked the whole. Okay, so we're kind of worried about body imaging in airports and all this, and the X-rays and the health that it causes. I'm not trying to be serious, but this was actually good. But apparently, when you fly a plane, you're getting tons of radiation just because you're 25,000 feet up.
Oh.
Again, it's from the sun.
Right.
So I don't know if it's a bullshit, people just made it up, or you know what I mean? If it's just kind of a super, embellished.
If you're flying all the time, you're just gonna die from cancer. That's the conclusion I'm gonna make here.
But it seems like we can't quantify it. It's kind of weird.
Should we wrap?
I don't think that's necessarily true. There's not I haven't heard of any statistic where pilots are way more likely to get cancer or flight attendants.
How are we going to prove this in the first? Well, no, you're right.
I feel like this is also something that modern.
That's true because pilots are.
Also, this is something I feel like modern airplane companies would take care of if there was a shit ton of radiation. We found out if it was a problem back in the 50s or whatever,
they probably would have dealt with it.
Yeah, then they were oh hey, now
we should probably fix that.
These people are definitely getting all this radiation in them.
Dude, I would love to know how many hours a pilot spends a day flying, because I'm sure it's more than one trip a day.
Yeah, you
it's
go
so much.
I have a friend who's training to be a pilot. She's in the air every single day, to get the license or whatever. Oh, and then when you start actually doing your job, you're going.
Do you know about that process a little bit? Do you know?
I have no fucking clue.
No.
I guarantee.
I think it's 10,000 hours. That's what I want to say. It's some it's a number like that.
Did you ever read Outliers? Anyone?
No.
Malcolm Gladwell. Okay. Outliers is a very interesting book. I recommend.
I've heard references to it forever.
Pick it up. Basically, it's a.
Is it referring to outlying people or?
It's outlying people as in what makes certain people special. And basically, it's saying is that there's a series of patterns, and that a lot of people who become geniuses or whatever and are really great, and they've been given a special circumstance. For example, they brought up the Canadian hockey elite, the youth leagues, and essentially one of the people they're looking at the roster for one of these teams, and almost 90% of the kids who are superstar youth Canadian hockey players were born in the first 4 months of the year, and it turns out that the cutoff for years for when you can join is on January 1st. So if you were born, if you're 5 years old and you're beginning to play hockey and your birthday's in January, you are much more mature than that boy who's going to be 5 in September, but has to join. And he's like, you got 9 months on that kid.
I feel like
when
I've
you're
heard
small.
this somewhere.
You got so that's from Outliers. That's where the research was done. And it was published in that book. And then the 10,000 thing that you brought up is the 10,000 hour rule. And essentially what that implies is that any person to become like a master in their craft has to spend 10,000 hours doing it.
Yeah,
I believe that.
So, like, one of the reasons why the Beatles are so famous is because they had this certain special gig set up where, like, every summer they would go down to, I think it was a place in Germany, and they would just play. And they had a show, they did it every night. So by the time they started becoming famous, they had already logged about 8,000 or 9,000 hours performing together as a group.
Yeah.
It's impressive. Never heard that stat before.
Yeah.
Which is equally more impressive because both a good friend of mine from back home and my ex-girlfriend were just complete Beatles junkies. Literally, they can I'm pretty sure both of them know all of the lyrics to every song or something along those lines, except for like 3 on 2 of the unreleased albums,
right,
or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like,
they probably know them now.
I don't know if they've been keeping up on their studies.
Well, I mean, we better get on that shit. I'm just saying.
Who knows?
I kind of wondered, like, everybody thinks, like, the idea of, like, being a rock star would be cool, but I feel like to do that every day and play the same 10 songs over and over,
I don't know.
Do that for, like, a month at a time.
I mean, there's a reason why, like, people, like, really famous bands that have been around forever, they do concerts. They don't play their old shit. They're so sick of playing it.
Yeah.
And they have, like, 2 or 3 songs.
Play, like, some of their old shit.
They play some of their old shit.
Because you have to.
It's the crowd pleaser, but, like, you won't hear people playing shit out their old albums. It's just, they're sick of doing it.
They play some mega hits and then their newer stuff intermingled in there, so people could be like, all right, now get to a mega hit. There it is.
Yeah.
Now I like.
But then,
this
like,
concert
you
again.
please all of the people who were like diehard fans.
This is true.
When Lupe Fiasco played "Streets on Fire," I was going crazy. Nobody else knew what was going on, but I was going fucking insane. There were like 9 people in the crowd.
When was this concert?
This was spring break my freshman year, so I was about that was a year and a half
13.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like wrong freshman year.
He's one of those
freshman
really
year
smart
of college.
types.
I was back for spring break and found out there was a Lupe Fiasco concert like that Saturday. I was like, oh shit, I did not know this. How did I not know this? Nice thing, like sort of private venue. Not a lot of attention was given to it. Anyways, it was right around the time that he was releasing Lasers.
So you heard some of those songs?
Yeah, I heard some of those songs. That's what people were there for. But then, like, he played Streets Off. He started with the instrumental. And so I was like, oh, shit, I know
Trying
this.
to, like,
Anyways, yeah, famous. Everybody want to be famous.
Well, that's
On a certain level.
on a certain level.
Everybody wants to be popular.
Absolutely.
By the way, I'm totally quoting a B.O.B. song right now. But, it rings true.
Right.
Good.
No, he's quoting you, dude.
Bob is not quoting me. I will not take any credit away from Bobby Ray. Wow. I feel like if somebody has actually been listening to us the entire way through, they would have realized by now how much of a stupid rap head I am. But there you go. Now you know.
To fucking
The more you know.
Ruin this whole strain of topic.
I
I just looked it up, and federal regulations currently restrict pilots from being at the controls of the airplane for more than 30 hours every 7 days.
Oh shit.
So,
okay. Well, I mean, at the same time, like, you'd be crashing, and if you're like a really good pilot, like on a Class A airline or whatever, you're going like.
I wonder if that's
all over the
a
world.
number where it's like they fly anyway, you know what I mean? And they just don't.
I doubt it. I mean, I imagine there are quite a few pilots,
Well, and actually, no. I feel like pilots see it as like, all right, 30 hours. That's my work week. That's the max that they can give me to work. So they have that, and then it's like any hours over that, that's like overtime. It's like you guys gotta be paying me. You gotta give me that overtime. You gotta give me some sweet hazard pay for if there's radiation or restless leg syndrome.
Does that count for? Hang on.
Clots in my artery in my legs. So that's what happens to people that sit for a long time.
That's
Like
just not good.
You can't do like little.
Yeah, you have to. I do like leg bounce, but the blood will pool at your feet. and then you stand up. That's that weird feeling when you stand up and you're
Yeah.
like, whoa. Sometimes it gets so bad, like you pass out, like you sit right back down
Oh,
on your
that
ass.
happens to me
Yeah.
all the time.
So yeah, whenever before you get on a plane, get out of your seat on a plane, ladies and gentlemen, especially if it's a long flight, go ahead and like move your feet a little bit, get the blood going again, because it's probably been sitting there for quite some time.
Or do like
thank you, Captain
slow,
Jake.
slow stand.
Yeah, we hope to see you move about the country or whatever.
Captain
You're now free to move about the country.
Planet.
Dude, I saw this video where these guys broke into an Apple store by just like driving a BMW X5, like the SUV. They just drove it in.
Why?
They like ripped shit off the walls, and
Are
then they had to like back out. They had to like try a couple times to get out.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand, but I guess they came in and then somehow they were stuck.
See, that's the thing. Like, whenever you think about the people who drive into like the bank or whatever, what have you, I hear all the time that like suddenly they have this huge issue of backing. Because like if you think about it, like you go up over the curb and into the whatever it is, and so sometimes like you won't hit the ground, and so like the foundation on the bottom will go into the wheels. So like you got 2 wheels in the front and 2 wheels outside of the store, and now all of a sudden there's like this little rock wall underneath your, and then try to back up over that.
But when you visualize like the Apple store, like it has the glass.
Yeah, the glass.
So it was like the glass was like not breaking. It was like
could be like
one
tempered
piece
glass.
kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was tempered glass.
And
So
I mean,
that's
you know,
why it took like 4 times.
you have to get like the momentum to get in there.
Yeah.
And you don't have that kind of momentum going out. You're just trying to back out. So I feel like if you're gonna do
probably
that,
like, oh shit, are we
you gotta
gonna be
like rob like a Sports Authority or like a Walmart, one of the
Yeah,
giant
so that
ass
way you
places.
can, like, turn
so you
up.
can like do a donut in the store and drive out at full speed.
Dude, I've always thought. Sorry, it's not really a zombie scenario, but it's like
No, I'm right there with
in
you.
That
Yeah.
in that Walmart or
Mhm.
Costco.
Walmart,
Be like a
Costco.
crazy.
Costco and Walmart
Yeah.
wouldn't be that good.
Maybe
Honestly,
not
they're
Costco,
just
but
like,
like Target or Walmart.
I've always wanted to. I
Some
feel
type of
like
it
big
needs to be.
store.
It needs to be something that has like, well, a food
yeah.
store would be nice,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's gonna be something
Supermarket.
that actually
There
has
you go.
like sporting goods
Yeah.
or
Sports,
like
okay.
even more.
Well, they
like
usually have
maybe
a
even, like
section.
a Dick's,
A Walmart.
or like a Joe's.
Walmart's have like those
Walmart
sections.
See,
has
now here's the
shotgun-
thing.
Does Walmart have shotguns?
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to the right Walmart, hell yeah.
I've seen it.
Like out in Tennessee or some shit.
No, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
like most WalMarts do guns.
And I think one thing I've always been interested in, just the concept of like having 2 teams, and like this would be like one of those death game shows, you know, like the Hunger Games or some shit. But like you stick 2 teams of people in an IKEA or like in a Sports Authority or
Dude,
mega
IKEA
Walmart.
would not be bad.
Yeah, and like you have them
Crazy
like
architecture.
yeah, you have them fight for ground and like last one standing. You just keep them in there. And so it's like in the IKEA, like you fight for the knife section, you fight for the Swedish meatball area.
That's the
Fight
food.
for the
That's
beds.
the important part.
You fight for the beds,
That's the-
you know. But like a Sports Authority or like a Target, a Walmart, I think shit would go down in a Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be a great place for like survival of the strongest, fittest.
There's a lot of shit in there. A lot of
Yeah.
objects.
It's a lot of.
There's like golf carts.
It'd be
You
like-
run somebody over in a golf cart.
It would be kind of like sniper warfare. You'd just be like going from like
Yeah.
t-shirt rack to t-shirt rack, the circle ones that way you're like hiding in the center,
Yeah.
no one can see you.
It's like a ninja
Quickly
just
just
pop out.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh man,
Shove
and
a meatball down their throat.
then you
make
have
them
like the
jump
bow and arrow people, because there's like always that sporting section, Sports Authority, with like the
course.
90 sports that no one plays.
Hey
You
man,
got the crazy archery shit.
I was really into archery for a while.
I mean, yeah, archery is cool than a motherfucker, but like, how many
I-
people use those things? You never
I
see
mean,
those areas
okay.
sold out.
no.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It's definitely
But
like a.
I guarantee you that rack is going to be cleared out when you get to the people who were stuck in there trying to kill each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because like, if you're using a shotgun,
that's a pretty hard. That's a pretty hard one.
using a shotgun, like everybody in the entire fucking store knows where you are. You use a bow and arrow, you have a little bit of subtlety.
Yeah, you're just like,
But
haha.
if you can control
Sneak
the gun-
attack.
if you can just control the guns though.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, if you, but there's like the knives, guns section.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, if you're really good, like you have people hide in the t-shirt with like a golf club.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got the
What's
9
up,
iron.
bitch?
That's fucking game over. You know,
Dude,
I
that'd
don't
be
care
kinda
if you have a
creepy,
knife. I hit you on the head with a wood.
I don't know if
Pretend to
they
be a
have
mannequin.
mannequin. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if they have. I don't know if they have them in Walmart. But like, if they do, like that's always creepy too.
No, I mean,
Like
it was
hit all the
still-
lights.
It's like I said, condemned. Condemned.
Yeah.
They had.
Ooh,
That's probably what it is. I'm scarred.
Yeah, there
I
were
have like
sections-
PTSD from
Yeah.
that game.
As well, you should.
Mhm.
Those games were crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had sections where
I feel
mannequin
like it's-
people would chase you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to enjoy horror games. Like for me, I feel like I don't want to say like psychologically something's wrong, but
Condemned
I
is a
would feel like
video
something
game.
is wrong if I loved to just play like violent, horrible games.
Yes,
all the time.
that would. Yeah.
like horror, like just horror. And
Just
like,
horror. I feel like that those would be the games that you might develop something a little bit off, and it might not be like I like
Yeah,
to kill,
'cause
but
some
like
of it is
I'm
twisted,
always
though.
scared.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that would be something that I am always terrified of everything around me if you play a horror game.
You should get that one Connect game that is like those survival horror games.
I don't want interactive now. Now I'm like,
It's like walking around.
You gotta like jump out of the way and don't get like sliced in half. Jump, senior.
Like that kind of seems like it would be kind of cool.
Like if somebody cuts your leg off.
Yeah, in the game.
I don't know.
You're bleeding all over the
You
carpet.
just all over the carpet. How the fuck did this happen?
It'd
That's
be
scary
like,
as shit.
it would be like Last Action Hero.
Last action hero.
Well, except it'd be the
Yeah,
last video game.
Last
villain.
video game
Dude,
player.
I kind of want to
Yeah.
see the Jaws Blu-ray.
Jaws on. Okay.
They remastered it. And it's like a big deal. And it's
What
like,
somebody in
comes
my
with, like, all
somebody
these
in my
copies.
house
It's all, like,
has
digital and
somebody in my house has Jaws Blu-ray, and they
I
watched
haven't seen
it.
that movie in a while. Like
It's
it would be.
I mean it's a great movie. It's fucking Jaws, man.
Yeah, I know.
Jaws is great, but like it was, and then he started watching the special features, and I was in the room. I was like, "Man, are you really gonna watch the special features right now?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I love it, I love Jaws," and he turned it off because it's like a 2.5 hour feature on Jaws.
Yeah,
That's cool.
a little
I'd be
I
down
mean,
to
I
watch
love
that.
Jaws, but like,
I'm saying to see it once.
yeah,
I haven't seen it
on
once.
Blu-ray. You've never seen Jaws once?
No, the like special features
Oh,
thing. you're
we
playing.
had never seen that before.
Right.
We turned it off.
Okay.
It was just.
Was it boring?
It wasn't okay. It got boring. You know, I imagine it's like a very engaging and interesting story, as well it should be. But you know, like it's you don't want to watch a 2-hour documentary on a 2-hour movie and then watch the other 2-hour documentary on the Blu-ray.
Some stories are worth telling. Others can be kind of,
Yeah,
just there. They're
Yeah.
written down. They're put on the shelf. No
Yeah.
one actually reads the book, but it's
Mhm.
there.
It's there. You all know what it is.
You remember it. That's the whole point of a memory. You
Yeah.
have it, but you don't need to tell people about it.
The fucking okay, this is a movie that I hold firm to the belief that you can watch once.
Time out. On the line of Blu-ray, Jaws, and everything,
Yeah.
I'm so down to see Judge Dredd, by which I mean Dredd 3D.
Dread
me
is
too.
supposed to be really good.
It looks
I mean,
Like,
it's like
No, but here's the thing. Like I was watching it. I saw the trailer. I'm like, okay, this is another one of those stupid movies like Total Recall or
Yeah.
whatever, what have you, like dumb. And then I hear from my housemates like, no, this is supposed to be really good. I'm like, it's about fucking time we have one of those movies that looks really stupid. You know, like The Island kind of, like I'm on like the whole special effects CGI.
I like
kind of
The
thing.
Island.
But I love The Island
I think I was
too.
probably like
I think The
14
Island
when it
is-
came out.
I think The Island is a great
haven't
movie.
Seen all of the Island.
But not everybody loves it, But like supposedly Dread is a great movie.
I'm down.
If you
to
go
see
in
it.
expecting like that type of movie, it's gonna be.
It
probably
looks
enjoy it.
kind of
No,
like
but see, but that's the
almost-
thing. Like they're saying it's good regardless.
Yeah.
Like
It-
it's just a solid movie.
It looks almost a little bit like The Raid. You know that weird like
Yeah.
Korean movie or
The Raid
whatever?
Redemption.
Yeah, The Raid Redemption.
Okay, yeah.
Watch
Because
that
it looks.
movie.
I saw one trailer for Dread. Finally, that was like, oh, we gotta work our way up and clean out the scum or whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's I'm Judge Dredd, Judgment Time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it looks like it's gonna be like one, or at least
It's
there's
just gonna
there's
be
gonna
a-
be at least a
A
section of
catchphrase fest.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that.
Guilty.
And, yeah.
There's also Batman.
Yeah.
Where's the trigger?
What's the purpose?
Dude, I bet in the movie,
I'm
Dredd is gonna say,
Yeah.
Dredd is gonna be like, someone left the oven on. He's gonna do that once.
Someone left the what?
Someone left the oven on. That's gonna be his thing. At one point in the movie.
Why is it?
It's gonna be.
What?
He's gonna pull it off. Something just exploded.
I really hope he doesn't say that.
That's what
I think that's a dumb line.
Please, the only reason that would be okay is if it was in the original Judge Dredd.
And I don't think it's in the original Judge Dredd.
Probably not.
I'm gonna say that right now. I've never heard
But,
of
do you
a
guys think
reference to
Stallone
an
will have a
oven being left
cameo
on.
in it?
What?
Do you think Stallone will have a cameo?
I
feel like they can pull that.
Potentially,
It's possible. I mean,
They don't need to though. For sure.
I don't think.
something interesting they could do is if they have like, I don't think it's the same story per se.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like same character-esque.
Okay.
But it's like because it's based off of a graphic novel, right? Maybe what happened was Judge Dredd was like its own story based on the graphic novel, and this one is more like the graphic novel, Judge Dredd.
I have no idea.
Blah 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 blah. Judge Dredd. Though the role that he could play, Sly could play, he could play like the older judge guy that's like the mentor of Dredd.
The Dredd.
Who was
the Dredd
played,
mentor.
He was played by the guy that's the he's in Minority Report. He's the old guy. He's at the kind of deep.
I don't know his name, even though you move your hand around I still don't know who he is.
What are we talking about?
I apologize.
Yeah, there was definitely.
See, that doesn't even sound like him. But my
I mean, I imagine you're an actor, dude. You're supposed to have these voices.
Yeah, well, that's
shit.
Yeah, but you were just kind of distracting everyone with your half impersonation.
Well,
half,
you know what? Take it away.
Fuck you, Mitch.
Take it
That's
away,
what you were doing.
Mitch. Just do it. Show me.
Too late.
No.
It
is not. It is fucking after hours. It is not too late.
No.
No.
I was about to say he's also the guy in Inside Man, but that's the difference.
He's not. He's okay. No.
Oh, dude, they're also doing RoboCop.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some pictures from it. He looks kind of like Batman, to be honest.
Oh, fuck.
Like, it's like a sleek. Well,
I mean, I love Batman.
It's like sleek black metal.
I love Blackman, but Blackman. I love Batman, but I've seen Batman.
Love Batman.
No. I think Blackman is a different comic.
I think that might be another subject entirely.
It's also a different part of his social circles, let's say.
I am not gay.
Never said that.
I know.
You did.
I did. I was doing a preemptive strike on my straightness.
Why are you so defensive about it, Jake?
Because
it's like you're trying to hide something.
No.
Why'd you bring it up
this has happened before.
Yeah, seriously.
Well,
I don't know what you were talking about.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna try to defend myself here because
like, it's warm in here. I'm not gay.
What?
What are you talking about?
What is it?
It's got nothing to do with the flames, man. That's just, it's hot outside, okay? God.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like they could have just kept the RoboCop look.
I just can't breathe through my fucking nose, man. I keep it every 2 seconds. I have to go.
That's what.
That was some total snot
I'm
bomb.
sorry, but that's
I just heard your booger go into your lung.
No, that was an out.
Was it really?
That was an out. It was like a trumpet.
That was that's what smoking does to me, dude. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's like shuts down the
You're just
nasal
like,
passage.
Breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth.
And then I stop blinking, so my contacts dry out. So everything.
Oh shit!
It's just
a
shit.
lose.
Fan, it's
all
everywhere.
Across.
It's all bad.
Oh no.
It's all bad.
Oh no.
I must say, this is way more fun. This is so much better. We're not kind of stressing out about, oh god, topic, or talking about. We're just sitting
Talking
around.
about
Yeah, but I'm still looking.
What the fuck have we made it to at this point?
Yeah,
Who knows?
Words.
That's dude. Can you imagine if our podcast became for lonely drinkers? That's they just listen in by themselves. They just drink with us. We're just,
Don't worry, friends.
we have a short session.
Yeah, at least my life isn't as terrible as theirs.
Let's grab out the old bottle of Jack and pour another one, shall we, boys?
Dude,
This is a
that's a
working
niche
title.
market. That's a niche market.
That's our market. Put that on the iTunes pitch. We are pitching to lonely males who like to drink by themselves.
Do you have no girlfriend? Do you enjoy alcohol? Listen to Working Title Podcast.
Dude, that's better than what we have right now.
That is. Oh,
Remember that for later.
It's. Alright, fine.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I love that. I love that sequence.
Whoa.
What are you doing over in the fridge?
Yeah.
I was grabbing some ice cubes, but it's
But
kind of janky up in
Still
there.
is,
my friend.
It's Coke.
Okay.
But it's
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Coke.
oh no.
Sure.
black.
What?
Yeah, it is. Black man. Hooray!
That would be so weird to have black cum. That would. I
Why the
feel
fuck-
like.
Where
I
did
feel
that?
like-
Yeah, it's like,
What?
oh, I guess we're talking about that now.
That was a terrible transition. I'm gonna say that right
I
now.
thought that's what Mitch
I have no
alluded to,
clue
'cause
where
No,
that came
no.
from.
What was it supposed to be?
Black
Give me an
cum?
example. Give me an
Just
alternative.
nasty. Mold, I don't know,
What
something.
the fuck?
It's a
Could it be
freezer.
mold? Could
There's
it be mold?
moisture.
Could Coke turn into mold?
Who had black cum in the fridge?
Shut up. It's not about cum anymore. We
I don't know.
moved
I'm
on.
just saying,
been-
like, I would
I'm-
think that I was like the
fuck?
Antichrist if that happened.
Yeah, just-
like I'd be like,
Oh my gosh,
you're like 12 years
old. Oh shit.
I know my future.
Scotchy
Yeah,
Scotch.
come on, y'all.
It's
Scotch
definitely-
goes
definitely
down.
fire.
Down into my belly.
But
Yum yum
in
yum.
time.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke and Scotch.
Hey!
Ray!
A couple more of these
Right
episodes
there.
will be pros.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I think this is probably.
But we need to
We need to
narrow
work.
our, like, you know,
I don't know what the fuck
Theme
we're
of
talking
discussion.
about in general. Are we discussing something?
we should.
We
Probably.
should. We should
You're
probably
right.
pay
Yeah, we're
attention.
like
What do we know?
30 minutes in.
Here
so.
we go.
We're 30
Now-
minutes in.
Well, now that the bullshit's aside, 30 minutes. Let's
I'm just
do
trying to
it.
get my
So,
contact.
We're having a discussion about your contacts.
Yeah.
no,
Fuck that.
absolutely.
All right,
We're going to have a discussion about.
women.
See, it depends on.
Hey, we're appealing to lonely single men who drink.
Are we actually appealing to? Are we
I don't
really
know.
going to go for the
I think
switch?
that
I
that's a
don't know
good
what we're
idea.
Wait, okay. After hours can apply to
Yeah,
the lonely
okay.
single men.
Yeah.
and then
It could just be like
After
a sexual
hours.
radio show, dude.
I
like
don't.
a-
This is. There's no woman here. I
Yeah,
don't want to
deep
have a
DJ.
sexual. Like somebody who.
yeah.
Hey, you're here on Working Title Podcast.
You gotta have a DJ name though. You
This
gotta
is
be like,
DJ JV. On the ones and twos, I'm here with my best friends.
It's
M.
horrible. It's
Dog,
horrible. It's
Senior.
horrible.
Yeah, no, this is
Stop.
and we're
You
talking-
actually just
Stop.
used your
Talking about
initials.
sex.
I thought you were gonna say
Jake.
like DJ Jazzy G or
Stop.
something, you know, or like.
It's the first thing that
Stop.
popped into my head. I stopped a while
What are
ago.
you
What the
doing,
fuck?
Jake? Stop.
Dude, honestly,
STAAP.
this is what like. I
That's
don't
not
know.
stop. Stop.
So next time you guys are just like in a sort of like somber moment with like friends.
Are
and
you
you're, like,
talking
at a
to the
party.
people
No,
in
no,
the
no.
audience?
It's
Or
just
are
like
you talking
well,
to
it's
us?
to everybody. So you guys, I'm looking between you two.
You're
Like,
looking at the cord. They're the computer. Hey, extension cord.
Seriously.
Next time you're at a party,
Hit it.
and you're
Come
so
on.
Dude, you gotta start singing the Hangover, like the three best friends.
Yeah, anyway.
You have to do it at like the worst. You know what I mean? Like
Oh, like there's like a really bad.
do it
moment.
inappropriately, and I
Like-
think it would be like the ballsy, genius thing to do. Like for people that are in on
Is
it,
that
they
like-
would enjoy that.
Is that
See
like the? Is that like the? I hate it when mommy and daddy fight. I use that a lot to like quell down situations
Oh, yeah.
that will not
See,
be.
that's
quelled down
condescending
otherwise.
though, because sometimes
That's-
like you might get hit in the face. Jake,
Sometimes
because of that.
I've never been hit in the face because normally when I use it, people realize, oh wow,
We're being silly.
yeah, we're bitching each other out. and
Let's
this
hug
is-
it out.
yeah.
Not that, you know. Hug.
Hugs are nice.
Hugs are nice.
Hugs are great.
Hugs with females are even better.
Yes, yes.
Cushiony and
Mushy-
whatnot.
I was gonna say.
The thing is,
I
I
was gonna
realize
say
like,
mushier, but cushier is a better.
Cushion.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like
it's
it's like a
it's actually a
mattress,
word.
But then you got a
Here's the
pillow
thing,
on
though, like I
mattress.
realize everybody appreciates, unless I mean sometimes you know like bro hugs. I hate the term bro hug, but like it has its
Sometimes
applications.
it's
It's useful.
excessive.
It's good.
Yeah.
But like you know, when you are hugging a member of the opposite sex, and your friends, you know, even if it's just like a greeting, I realize you should, you know, it's like invest in the hug, you know.
Yeah,
I
I've
learned
gotten,
that's
I've gotten,
very
I've gotten a
important.
lot of flack for like
Yeah,
the,
yeah, you-
like the one arm.
The
Sometimes
one arm
like,
thing. I mean, I can understand like you're carrying a lot of books or something, but
I'm carrying imaginary books all the time.
Yeah.
Emotional books.
Hey, how you doing? I got a lot of baggage.
Exactly.
It's in my left arm. I can't hug you with it.
Always. Sorry.
The right is occupied.
I mean,
So
I'm a
the
lefty.
dominant arm.
I'm a lefty, so I'm
a
going to
lefty
use
too.
my left. Oh, okay. Well, then you hug with your dominant arm.
You're lefty?
Ha! Fuck you guys. You guys are. You're both weirdos.
I mean, I feel
You know
like
what
there's
you
some
are?
like statistical phenomenon
You
that's
guys-
not happening right now.
Hey, you guys
We would
are
have been burned a couple
sinister.
hundred years ago.
We would have been fixed a couple hundred years ago.
Oh,
You know why?
just burn me. I'll take it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Sinister.
Sorry.
Meaning using
Uh,
the
Demon,
left
no,
hand.
demon blood.
Demon blood.
Demon blood or royal blood depends on your opinion and who you ask.
Or I
Well,
guess
there's
where
also
you would
Latin.
be, where you
Sinister
are.
means left hand, dexter means right.
Yeah,
So, sinister motherfuckers.
I don't care.
I'm down with that.
Left side is like
I've
the,
always said if I
the
got
left-hand
superpowers,
path
I
is
might go villain.
left
But
hand
like
path.
not like I don't want to hurt people, but I
You would
You
like
wanna
to
be a
rob
villain?
banks
You,
and shit.
you
and-
want to
Yo.
like up your lot.
Hang on, you want to be a villain?
Okay, honestly, here's the go. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
Video game segment. I was playing Infamous.
Oh, it's a great game.
I borrowed Infamous 2.
People in China torrent Infamous.
Yeah. Or
People in Insomniac, I'm sorry, they don't
Right.
they don't
They
sell
could.
Infamous in China.
They could.
Do they?
I think.
Do they? Okay, well then
Would
buy
they?
Did
Infamous.
you not endorse or
Yeah, Insomniac, I love you guys. You make
Ah.
great games. Or no, that's Sucker Punch.
That's Sucker Punch,
Sucker
you
Punch.
idiot.
I'm sorry, I'm
It's
drunk.
okay.
Yeah.
I love
But
them both.
anyway, the point is, I was playing that game and I had like this crazy.
It's only been
cathartic-
3 minutes. Sorry,
Are you serious? Don't fucking do that to me, you cock.
That would be literally impossible. Just literally.
We have talked about so much shit. It is not fathomable that we have been on for only 3 minutes.
Our speed of talking would have to be so quick.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
the people,
We would be
the
time
audience would
traveling
not
pretty
know
much.
what we were
Yeah.
talking about at all.
Crazy fringe
Point
episode.
21
by the way.
gigawatts. No, but seriously, Infamous. Speaking of gigawatts,
Gigawatts
you
and
know,
electricity.
I went dark side all the way.
See, here's the thing.
It was a little hard for me, but I was like, I'll kill you. You know.
I went. I
Literally.
the first time I played through the game, which was the last time I played through the game, I went good.
Yeah.
Which is, that's my nature. I feel like I feel good. helping
I always
people
play
out.
good. It's
Yeah,
for some
exactly.
reason, even though it's a video game, I find it extremely difficult.
Yeah,
hard,
it's
yeah.
like the second time I play through it, it's like, okay, now I'm gonna go against myself. I'm gonna be evil. Yes.
Now here's something interesting. Infamous. Go ahead.
Well,
Finish.
it's just the finish of thought.
I'm gonna let you
kind of
finish.
thing. But Beyonce had the greatest music video of all time.
All the single ladies.
Shrug. Anyway,
All single ladies.
What are you talking I had this moment on. It was. I kind of never liked it that they set up the karma moment so like they literally set them up as black and white.
Yeah.
They have still images of you thinking about it
Yeah.
in black and white.
Is this Infamous 1 or 2?
This is Infamous 1.
Okay.
So it's like, well,
2 is
I could shock these guards from inside the crowd and start a riot. Or I can attack the guards alone and save civilian lives. And then it goes back into the game and it has both options written in text on the screen.
Yeah.
It's like, which one do you want to do?
Yeah.
Think about it.
It's helpful, man.
I mean, yeah, but it's so like
Now, at the
you have to. But it's also like it's good
No,
or
but you
it's
can also
evil.
just terrorize.
No, but no. I'm
That's
gonna
what I
bring
did.
this in here. Infamous, and I'm going to say right now, spoilers. So people in China who I just told you to buy Infamous.
Why spoilers?
I don't care.
There's a moment. Okay, I won't spoil it, but there is a moment in Infamous 1
Spoiler.
where they have a choice and you have to pick a choice. And honestly, like it's the one where you climb the building. That was for me. I know, it was like good, but honestly, for me, being a player and like being in the shoes of Cole, I couldn't pick. So I literally just went straight to the building that was in front of me, and it ended up being the good choice. But like I couldn't do it. I'm like, I'm not making this decision. I'm going for the building that's right in front of me because this is a little too difficult for me to handle right now. That is a very emotionally charged sequence.
Yeah, when you can actually get players to like stop and think,
Yeah.
and you have to choose.
Yeah. That is
it's-
a good moment.
But what I was going off of is I was going evil, but I didn't like actually want to think of myself as like evil,
Right.
because it's not. I mean, okay, yes,
It's
I
all
was going around zapping civilians just so I could
Only
get
a
my
couple.
evil. Well, no, I just wanted to get the evil points. I wanted to get the ball rolling.
No, you're expanding your powers.
Exactly,
You
that's-
need more power. It's for the good of everybody
There's a
else.
street
What
with
really,
colors.
The greater good.
what really got my evil points up was when it's like there's the tar missions, and you can either take the tar
Yeah.
yourself or like you
Oh.
just kind of
Yeah,
you
you
don't
just-
take any
yeah, yeah.
damage, but it like hurts a lot of
Or, like
people.
blowing
Yeah.
up bombs and shit.
Yeah. I didn't, because no one really ever sees himself as evil, right? I'm learning. This is also tying into my
Yes.
like objectives class in like screen acting and whatnot.
In most,
No one sees himself as evil. I didn't want to see myself as evil. I was just trying to survive the catastrophe that hit Empire
Yeah.
City. It had nothing to do with like, hey, fuck these like civilians. It
I
was
wanna be
like
evil to them.
I need to survive this situation.
Yeah, but
See,
the game creates the incentive of maxing it out. So
yeah.
Exactly.
And honestly, for me, I just like detachment. I made a point of being evil, so I was like, "Is this fake?"
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
Okay, now,
terrorize everyone.
on the concept that Mitch you brought up that is very interesting to me, and it's one of my favorite things in character development and character creation
Yeah.
as a director and more importantly as a storyteller. The concept of somebody who the villain never truly thinks of himself as evil.
I would say like not all the time.
Now
Not
that's
98%
what
of the
I'm about
time.
to. That's the villain who embraces the fact that he is evil and enjoys it and gets off on it. Those are the greatest villains.
But I feel like
Like-
even then you can trace it back.
No. I mean, you can trace it back. You can trace it back to something, but if it's somebody who genuinely knows the moral right and wrongs, but picks evil because
Hold on.
they want to be evil, those are the characters that are the most interesting.
Can I
who
just say
know
this?
that they're wrong. The Joker.
Mission Impossible 3, Philip Seymour Hoffman. The opening to MI3, check it out, people listening. I'm sorry, but it's definitely the best Mission Impossible opening.
Yeah.
It's a very good just opening to like a commercial movie, in my
Yeah.
opinion. You remember it's like the Count. He like has his girlfriend hostage.
Right.
and he's counting, he's like, "Where's the rabbit's foot?"
Yeah.
Tom Cruise's like, "I don't know what you mean," and he's counting to 10.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it literally goes to 10. You hear a bang, and then the Mission Impossible credits start.
Yeah. No,
and then it goes back. It's like his
Oh.
girlfriend died.
yeah,
and so it's
Tarantino.
like-
Yeah. But those
What?
and
honestly,
it's like
those are my favorite characters. Is somebody who
so well
fully
acted too.
embraces the fact that they are evil and loves every second of it.
Yeah,
Shit's crazy. I think the Joker is one of those
yeah,
villains.
for sure. I don't know if there's that many. I can't think of that.
Exactly, and those are the characters, honestly, that are really, really interesting.
Many. I'm always more into like the bad characters for some reason. Like it's always more
The villains?
interesting. Yeah.
Well,
it's
I
just
feel like at a certain point when,
fun,
like,
at least.
you know, when you're doing your storytelling or whatever, it's all about the protagonist. The protagonist this, the protagonist that. You create a good job with the protagonist. What I begin to find is that, as a counter effect, me as a storyteller, I've been creating fantastic villains.
Yeah.
Maybe not fantastic, but I've been spending way more time on them. You know, and like, okay, this is why this guy's fucked up. This is why he's really fucked up. This is why he thinks this way. I like my villain. I should have him be my main character. No, he's a villain. Fuck.
Yeah. Right.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Coming to a theater near you.
Well, it tied into it. Just
No,
'cause-
yeah, no, I that was a good one. Wreck-It Ralph. He, poor guy, poor
Ralph,
bastard.
you are a bad guy.
But that does not make you
bad
guy.
Russian guy from Street Fighter.
You know what?
You are wise beyond
Yes.
your years.
You know what? It's Disney. So what I really hope they do is they contact Squeenix, also known as Square Enix, and Sora makes an appearance in that movie. And then
You and
Disneyland
your-
theme park opens up a Sora Kingdom Hearts
You
thing.
and your Kingdom Hearts.
This is the
it's
greatest
never
game
gonna
ever
happen.
made. It's the greatest story.
It's not gonna happen.
You want it to be a movie?
It's not gonna
I don't
happen.
want Kingdom Hearts to be. If it's a
That's
movie,
happened.
I'm calling dibs on it right now.
I'm so. I
Gonna happen.
believe that you could do a good video game movie like Splinter Cell.
Of course,
You just don't base it on the game story. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the plot of
Yeah.
the game.
there are
You just
plenty.
have hire writers to write something totally unique.
I honestly think that there are plenty of the Uncharted movie Probably,
that's
Yeah, they were gonna
actually-
put fucking Mark Wahlberg in it.
yeah, Mark. I don't know what happened to it, but it would have been great. Nathan Drake?
Isn't it
That's
still on?
Is it still on? I don't know
thought
what
it
happened
was.
to
I
it.
Well, I can look this up.
Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
Continue
Really?
talking
That's
about
what
it.
I heard.
I mean, I really hope that they make it because the character of Nathan Drake is one of the greatest, video game protagonists.
He's.
I
wouldn't go so far as to say he's
the
one of the
appeal.
greatest, but he's definitely he's just the Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He's the guy that we're rooting for no matter what.
He's
like,
the modern day Indiana Jones.
well, yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Yeah, there's-
Indy.
there's
You don't
nothing
see
in
Indy
development
like
here.
beating the
No.
shit out of people in bars and
Not on IMDb.
Huh.
and just
Well,
being a
then
bad
I'd probably
person in
see,
general.
like, a
I think it was a
fan-generated-
rumored. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I saw a fan-generated poster of his Nathan Fillion looking over his shoulder. And it was just like the basic
Yeah,
Uncharted pose. I was like,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, I really hope that because there's a lot of storytelling potential in that series, and now Naughty Dog is making The Last of Us. So,
Okay. I've heard about this over and over again.
The Last of Us.
But I don't.
It's the thing is, now this is a very interesting point that was brought up to me by one of my housemates. He was like, "Zombie game. Everybody, it's a great theme. But can I go on?"
I was doing it in the background.
I was actually
Okay.
going to the
Underneath
whistle.
Anyways, so
I was taking that whistle.
It's funny because literally I had finished,
Oh.
and that's when you just
I
decided
know,
to comment.
I know,
was like,
I did it too late. I
He's
apologize.
about it.
I'm gonna let you finish.
that doesn't even make sense. Though.
I'm gonna let
It's
you
like-
finish.
All right, now that you're done interrupting me, are you done interrupting me? Is that so? Are we okay now?
Are we cool?
God.
2 strikes, you're out, buddy.
It's 3.
Give me 2.
Why do I
Depends
only
on how
get
much
2?
of a badass you are.
We're also
Fuck.
This is like we're talking wiffle ball, man.
Oh shit!
We need to pick up the pace. 2 strikes.
Okay.
Fire.
God damn it! I thought you meant like T-ball.
Nope.
T-ball, 2 strikes, you're out. How the fuck you gonna strike in T-ball?
If you accidentally just hit the T
One
and get
strike,
no ball,
you're out.
You could actually hit yourself for a ball. I think it really goes to-
Dragon your berries.
It's like a legit move.
Smack the ball with your hand.
I
Fuck it.
had never thought of that as a team.
You just throw it hard.
No, just like literally hit the ball with your hand instead of your bat.
The ball hit me. I got 3 strikes. Come on.
That would be so hard. You know the best part is, if that was T-ball, that would have to be a girl. So.
Oh no, no.
They're
T-ball was
dudes-
like when you're
they're
6.
dudes playing T-ball.
The T-ball
Yeah,
is when
but
you're like a
pro
small
T-ball,
child.
don't
Man.
they?
You don't have not
I
pro
must be thinking
T-ball.
softball.
Fuck that shit.
There's no pro
Softball's
T-ball.
girl.
I feel like there could be.
That's something
T-ball
completely-
is literally, it's like,
Or like, no,
It's the
I know.
plastic-
You have the
I know.
little plastic
balls
thing.
on top of it.
you think that
It's like golf.
You-
What?
Why would there ever be professional that sport?
I feel like. I feel like. I would maybe watch it.
Just
This is
like,
an Olympic sport.
yeah, just like,
T-ball.
just like, all right, guys.
I feel like there's like.
Hey, it's the designated hitter. Get back away, mom. Back up.
That's the way it would be. That's exactly the way it would be. It would all be. It would just be about power. That's
Yeah,
it.
just like, back up, guys.
It would be
Because
stupid.
there was no other element.
Here's what happened.
You just have to get a bunch of people who can hit home runs
The field-
on a T-ball.
Or and just incredible outfielders.
Yeah, no, here, you have the field. The field gets way bigger. You add like 12 more people to the team. There's just more outfielders. You're spread out.
They're all on PCP. They're all
Exactly.
on PCP. That's like the,
So,
that's
oh, Don't let
At that point, you're like,
People
you're
will
playing
jump
against
into
your
the crowd.
teammates to get the ball. Like, fuck you. I feel like
it will just get crazy.
that
I
shit
feel
would
like
get
there's like
crazy.
an adult version of T-ball though. I'm sorry. Like, it might be like a semi-amateur, or you know what I mean, like
I
somewhere.
feel like you
like
can't
a-
go
like a
pro
triple
with
A-
T-ball.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it's not pro, but it's like right beneath pro.
Dude, right now, okay,
Whatever
right
the
now.
tier is, right below pro.
Okay, one shout out to Schooner Sontag for this idea, but can we get a 2016 London handball team together? Right?
Well, it would be twice. Wouldn't it be
Okay.
Rio?
Or no, yeah, Rio. Sorry, London already happened, but Rio 2016 U.S.
T-ball
Olympic
is
handball.
the bounce, like one
Handball.
bounce and you have to smack it.
It's a pretty fucking intense
I
sport.
think I'm thinking like racquetball rules.
No. It's
You have to. You
No,
hit
handball.
It has to hit the wall.
No, handball. Handball.
Yeah.
It's like
That sounds
lacrosse.
like handball.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're talking
that
about like
shit.
the one where like people
Handball.
are doing like the crazy like the
Yeah.
goalies are trying to kick the shit out
Yeah,
of the ball.
it's really It's like lacrosse, except you're holding it in your hand,
Whoa.
and like you pass. You have 3 steps, and then you stop. And you have to pass it. There's
Well,
like
it's lacrosse without
6
a field,
players.
though.
The goalie. It's an
more of a
arena,
court.
Okay.
a court like basketball.
Yeah.
But then you got the goalie, basketball, and lacrosse.
Wall ball.
No, it's not
Handball.
wall ball.
Okay.
Handball.
Okay.
Handball.
Wall ball's like, you know.
No.
I'm in jail.
Yeah.
Let's say they
You can see the
assassinate
motions
prisoners.
Mitch is doing right now. They're pretty great.
Dude, wall ball snipers. That's how you assassinate inmates. Like when they did hits, they would just boom. Yeah, they would just like
Man
know,
down.
freeze it or something.
Yeah.
Just
You
have one
break
made
your
of-
hand.
Have one made of lead.
Dude,
That'd be cool.
somehow this reminded me of this, but when I was younger, I was visiting my uncle, or I was living in New York, but I was visiting like his place, and this was like one of my earliest lessons in life. I don't know, he was like 10, or I was 10, I don't know, like,
You said you were 6, you dumb
I don't know how fucking old I was, but I was young.
I was young.
And he showed me, he just took like a box of strawberries, and we went on the terrace, he was like, hey dude, he was like, just look at this. He just took the strawberries and he like dropped it on a taxi cab. And that was our game. That's what we did. And then I was just thinking about like, if you did that with like frozen fruit, it becomes like deadly.
Oh,
That's just
yeah.
kind of an amazing concept, but
I don't know. Like
it was just, I don't know.
that shit's.
Being a cab driver and then like a strawberry just hits your windshield. And you're like,
Fuck
it's
you!
such a dick thing, but
It's like, God damn it, this day.
he's a bit of a dick back then.
I'm
I'm never
already-
going over this bridge again.
I'm already a cab
just,
driver,
pass
and
like
now I
a
have to do this.
And now I have a strawberry on my windshield.
God damn it.
Screw you, life.
Yeah, some people just have a lesser lot.
Some people just want to see the world burn.
Some men.
Messed away.
Because chicks apparently don't want to
One
watch
of my
the world
favorite
burn.
quotes.
Just men.
Who exactly is it from?
Alfred?
Yeah, dude.
Alfred?
Yeah.
No. It's from something else
Dark
other
Knight.
than that.
No.
It was said before.
Well, then I know.
This was the fucking
Maybe
going back
Apocalypse
to.
Now.
Some people just want to see the world.
Let me know. Did either of you guys see The Rock? That movie with Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery.
No.
No, but
Okay.
I've been recommended to see it by Matt Spade. Shout out to Matt Spade.
That's bad.
In Mission Impossible 3, the Lawrence Fishburne, he says, this line I think is badass, like, almost maybe too good for that movie. He says, I'll bleed on the flag to make sure the stripes stay red. Like, that's like his big moment. And
Yeah.
I feel like I was trying to decide if they took that line from The Rock.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
He said that?
Yeah.
That
He's
was
like
big.
the CIA director guy.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh, right.
He's
but
not-
But
he's not
Ving
Ving
Rhames
Rhames,
is
yeah.
also in there, yeah.
Oh, just because they're black.
I'm a fan of Ving Rhames.
No, well, I thought that...
They are the only 2 black guys in the movie, so.
I'm still a fan of
There
Ving
you go.
Rhames.
I had completely forgotten Lawrence was in there.
Yeah.
The
So-
only one that I could...
I was trying to decide if that line.
The only black person in the movie I could think of was Ving Rhames, is what I'm saying, because I'm racist like that.
Or was it?
No, you're not, Mitch. Yeah, okay, well,
Well, that's why I put it in that voice.
I know.
Sarcastically.
I know.
You know, I'm a douchebag.
Yeah, I'm fucking racist.
Dick.
Yes.
You didn't even, like, say words. You were just thinking, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble.
You a turkey?
I'm not a turkey.
You sure?
You're a turkey.
Yeah, I got some feathers on your turkey there, boy.
Boy. What
Anyway.
the fuck are we
Would
saying?
it be like, would it be calling him more a turkey, or would it be kind of gay if I was like, ah, yeah, got some good chewing thighs or something?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be kind of gay.
Somewhere in between.
This,
It's
yeah,
okay,
it's too
though.
close. It's too close.
He
Too
says it in
close.
such like
Too
a manly
close.
way. I'm literally imagining like eating
It
your
is-
thighs.
Ah!
I'm not like thinking about
Good
like.
turkey leg.
You got some good chewing thighs there, turkey. There you go. You have a turkey.
If you were like, hey man, you got a nice throat, that would be pretty gay.
I I would be afraid that he would want to like rip it out or
You have to
some
throw
shit.
him a turkey.
Turkey. You a turkey boy?
Mighty fine looking breasts you got there, boy. Why don't you get all over here like give a nibble?
Where the fuck did we just go? I don't even know where we
I
just
feel like
went.
big birds freak me out. I'm just gonna say that.
Big
right now.
birds? What the fuck?
At least you're honest.
What, like an emperor penguin or an
Have
ostrich?
ever like been like? I don't know if you've ever been close to like at the zoo.
I'm
or, like,
sorry.
peacocks or eagles, but,
I
like,
can't go back into the conversation yet.
but like, when you have,
Like an
birds-
ostrich?
Yeah, when you birds that are like bigger than people,
Like an emu?
and you watch them move,
smaller than people.
they're
though.
kind of creepy. They're kind of creepy moving. Like,
I mean,
you can
how,
tell, like,
there
if
are
this
not
thing
that
had
many
rabies-
big birds.
if it had rabies, like I'd be no match.
You should be afraid of anything that has rabies, you dumb shit.
If it's small enough, I'm okay.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. I feel like rabid chipmunk. That would be terrifying.
But there's no
Absolutely.
defense so fast.
There's
It's
no
scurries
defense
so
yet.
quickly.
Oh God! It's on my legs.
It's like
biting
jump-
me.
You can't
it's
even
flying
run away
squirrels.
from the rabid chipmunk.
Rabid flying squirrels.
Oh, well, it just came
You're
over.
done.
That's like the ninja rabies. Just silent killer.
They don't make any sound. They don't make any sound.
My neck.
It's like a little coo. It's
The
like
weird,
the
chirping
rabies, the
thing.
rabies turns them like black. So like in the night, they just literally you cannot see them.
You just hear like the whisper of gliding. Just
He's biting.
You're like your friend, all of a sudden just like complete knocks on the ground and screaming.
What's going on, Steven?
So
Who's Steven?
Yeah.
No
Who
agreement.
is Steven? Do we know a Steven? I know a Steven, but he's not a good friend.
no agreement on no.
Thanks for bringing him up. Oh no, he's an asshole.
Everybody
Do
knows
you want
a
to give?
Steven.
Do you want to give a shout out to?
I'm not going to give a shout out to the Steven
Shout out
who
while
I
you're at
just
it.
said is not a very good friend. Fuck that shit.
Good call. Good call.
Steven, I like you as a person.
So no agreement on the big birds thing.
The big. I'm not
the
afraid of
gigantic
big birds.
But there's something off-putting
Okay,
about him. You're like,
how many
kind of creature is
gigantic
this?
birds can you name?
I don't know.
Emu. You're like afraid of an
Ostrich.
emperor penguin.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo's a marsupial.
Shut up.
You guys have seen Bad Boys 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Marsupial rats.
Yeah, the sequence when like the rats fucking the shit out of the other.
Yeah. It's marsupial.
Marsupial. These are colonial rats. By the way, if you haven't seen that film, please go see that film.
Yeah. Where's Bad Boys
but-
3?
Okay, Bad Boys 3.
Where's Bad Boys 3?
Where is it?
Hopefully nowhere.
No, Will Smith.
Okay, if they could like pull it.
Hopefully nowhere.
Oh, actually no. Rush Hour 3 is a bad example.
Rush Hour 3 is a terrible example.
I was gonna say like some series that went wrong with the second one and then came back and saved it with the
Dude, no, don't you dare say Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2 is one of the greatest movies ever made. Because it's so bad.
Well, exactly. It's got a
Good.
It's
great.
so bad. It's
The
good.
action is
That is
good.
one of the. That
It's-
is honestly that is where I accept Michael Bay. Honestly, because he literally.
Wait, that's Michael Bay?
Yeah, Michael Bay directed it
Wrong answer.
because he said to himself. I honestly feel like he looked at this film
That's the Michael Bay I
and
like
the
the
script
most.
and said to himself, "This is fucking ridiculous."
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna make it fucking.
Or he's just like,
ridiculous.
I just want to have fun with this.
Yeah, he literally and he just had fun with it.
Woosah, motherfucker.
What were we talking about before we got on the Bad Boys 2 train?
No one gives a fuck.
Big birds.
Big Bird. Senior gives a fuck. He's so terrified.
Holy shit, Mitch,
Yeah.
Mitch, you were completely right. This freeze
Right?
is janky
No, no.
than a motherfucker.
I don't know how to clean it. Like, I need like a
Audience,
chisel.
this is one of those moments when I'm
Hey,
really
scrap
glad
the
we
ice
don't
cube.
have a camera.
Ice
Yeah.
Cube. Ice. Jake, Ice Cube.
You want an ice cube? I'll
I'm,
give you
I'm
an ice
doing
cube.
the right thing because I'm driving y'all back.
Oh,
Ah!
shit.
Do the right thing,
Yeah.
Smokey. Wait, is Mookie? What's
I don't,
Smokey.
no,
I'll take
fuck.
Smokey.
What's his
Smokey
name?
is from Friday.
No.
I'll take
Mo-
Smokey.
Moogie?
Is it Moogie?
It's not Moogie. It's
You're a film.
Here's a
student.
question.
You're supposed to know these
Who's
things.
Do the Right Thing's main character? Spike
Oh,
Lee.
fuck.
Who is Spike Lee in Do the Right Thing?
I don't know.
It was,
No idea.
it's
I've never
gotta be
seen that
movie.
Did you not kick film aesthetics at
Movie.
Dodge College and film
I
with me,
did.
Jordan?
Didn't have to see that movie.
Oh, yeah.
all right.
Yes,
Oh,
you
I
did.
didn't go to it.
Oh,
I skipped like 10 of those movies.
Come
That's a
on.
great movie.
Sorry, dude.
That's a good
Solid.
I was
movie.
busy.
You should have done the right thing. You got
Anyway,
the
here's the
class.
question.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
We're at 55.
I see what
wait,
you did there.
We're at 55 minutes, so you guys can tell me what you want to do. We can continue for a certain amount of time.
I don't give a fuck. I just made this drink for myself. I say we keep going.
Okay. We can go. It's just more, people. I hope you like it. I mean, that's all we can do.
All I know is that this one episode probably has more laughing out loud bursts of
Awesome.
gut busting.
So we need to introduce more drugs into regular. I mean,
I think we should.
I don't know.
I
I think After Hours should become the thing.
I was not a fan
This is
of
important.
After Hours because I was not on the first one, but
Right.
being
Yeah.
here, the three of us working in our dynamic and not having like weird guest star appearances,
yeah,
I
that
think
was so fucking.
if we all just get into our inebriated states, we'll have a blast.
What you see?
I'm
Yeah,
having a blast.
I mean, I
Are you
guess-
having a good time? Are you having a good time?
I'm gonna be honest. I was not looking forward to coming here.
Yeah.
During
Yeah.
spring, I was like,
It's tired.
fuck.
Bitch and I were talking to each other like, "Fuck,
I
man,
know.
we got a podcast."
I feel that way sometimes
Oh.
too.
This has been quite enjoyable.
Yes, I feel like we should
Well, then
do
there'll
this
be
every
no
Wednesday
difference
night.
between work after
This would be a
hours.
great
and,
finish to swing.
Yeah,
Dude, we got our asses handed to us in swing tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, I did because like my left thigh finally gave out on me. It's like, fuck you.
Me
You
too.
smoke cigarettes.
What?
You are not exercising to your fullest potential, and
Yeah.
you expect me to do this random ass dip step thing and not flip a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm flipping a bitch, and you're going to have to sit on the sidelines while you deal with me.
So where are your lungs?
Might want to do some like
My
wall
lungs?
sits or
Yeah.
squats.
My lungs are very angry at me as well.
But they're not in your left thigh.
No, they're not on my left thigh. When you
So-
smoke cigarettes, like you become
Or
less
just like
athletic.
you just have like
Like you lose the
Muscles,
I've not
too,
been
like-
exercising to my fullest potential.
you just gotta do some wall sits and squats. You don't even have to move.
If I stand on my left leg and like do like a one-legged squat, I'm probably gonna fall over.
well, don't do one legged.
I mean, just to show like the amount of pain that this motherfucker is going to give me.
Oh, why? You have like an injury or?
I don't. It's not an injury.
Oh, so you just gotta stretch.
It's
We
just
were-
yeah, it's
we
just
were-
sore. I just gotta stretch it out, but it hurt. We were doing this weird
Box
thing.
set.
I've noticed
Yeah.
I'm so inflexible. Like I try to work at it too, and it just seems like I just have.
I'm gonna give a
horrible-
shout out to Mitch Young right now for
Gotta
joining the
keep
swing
working
team.
that flexibility.
He's right next to you.
Hooray!
Yeah,
He's right next to you. You
I'm
give him a
gonna
shout out.
give it to him anyways.
That's like a boomerang, I think.
Shout out to
'cause
Jake
you're like-
Villadola
You're
for
recording
giving me a
it
shout
on.
out.
You're putting it out on the show,
Cheers.
but
Clink.
you're next to each other too. So
Yeah,
it's like.
you know what? Hey, we can give shout outs to whoever. Shout out to Adam Senior for forcing us to go into After Hours because
Yeah.
this was a great idea.
Well, because we have enough space for 6 episodes.
Shout down
You heard me.
to who?
Okay, so I have a question though.
Oh, he's skipping over it.
If we,
It's probably to him.
I don't care. I don't
Senior,
know.
I
What else is
question.
going on?
I gave you a
Answer.
shout out.
What was my
Daily
question?
double.
Oh, if this becomes our show all the time, then why did we distinguish between After Hours?
I don't know.
See, because we weren't sure at the beginning. We were stuck in the booth.
We'll have to
We couldn't-
we'll have to
well,
reflect
We
on.
couldn't
on this.
drink in the booth.
Yeah, we couldn't be just shit faced in Dodge College.
Well,
We couldn't be drinking in Dodge College.
yeah,
That's
we
the-
would have had
yeah,
to like
well.
pregame
and then stumble into the booth.
yeah.
Hey, we.
You'd have to like the
we
divider,
reserve-
and somebody should be like, bah! And there's like a shot of like orange.
By the way, is Stitcher Radio sponsoring our After Hours?
Oh well, I guess I didn't do an intro to this. So you're probably killing the mic too.
He's been
So
so
loud.
we killed the mic so many
yeah.
times. Fuck it.
I mean, it's an informal, you know, it's After Hours, so I was gonna close with that shit.
Okay,
but
well, we'll
we
close with
forgot
that
about
shit.
it.
We're not closing yet.
That's fine.
This doesn't say close. This is open.
It says open.
This is-
I don't think it says anything because it's a liquid.
You are right there.
So
Wow.
Debbie Downer over there.
No,
No.
Debbie Truth, voice of reason.
more like Lori Logic over here.
Lori Logic.
I was gonna say like Trina.
Oh, can we
Truth,
talk
that sounds
about
better.
women now?
I could. Fine, we can talk about women.
Okay, so Mitch and I were having a conversation before we started this,
why am
Senior
I
was
getting,
also
why am I
there.
getting brought into
You're not.
I got brought into this.
Well, this is a conversation that we started, and then Senior said to wait for the podcast. So I waited for the podcast, and here we are. Anyways.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Senior's had sex with a dude named Carter.
Senior had sex with a dude named Carter.
That's right.
Said it was a chick, but the name is Carter, so it's obviously a man.
Clearly.
This was... I was 16, did not have sex. Just made out. Just made out.
The way that he started it off made it sound like it was more true than not.
16, so we did not have sex.
And it was a girl.
was a man.
No, it was not the hookup on that level.
Alright, okay.
It was
my bad.
It was during a
I was
short
giving you
camp
way
work
more
thing.
credit. Granted, it was with a guy. So
Well, I could have taken the lie, but I decided to establish a
good for you.
context and
Good on
time
you,
and
mate.
There was
Good on you.
I'll lie next time.
It was
Yeah.
an entire
Please don't.
episode of.
And then her roommate came in, and just
Wow,
roommate.
16?
changed my life forever.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
If she hadn't come in,
Damn,
who
girl,
knows?
damn.
You peak at that soon though, and then everything's over. It just
It's yeah. I had a short thing with a college girl when I was going into my junior year of high school.
really.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Cha-ching.
So I guess I peaked early too, because now my life sucks.
Shit, man!
Well.
I had 2 girlfriends at the same time, and they
You're
knew
not a
about
good
it.
person.
Wait for it. In kindergarten.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I was like the studliest I've ever been in grade school.
Yeah,
I don't
dude, no,
understand.
I
And then
was-
went down for a
I
while.
was-
Now I'm slowly coming back
Big
up.
pimp.
The
age of
most
6.
solid girlfriend I have ever had was in kindergarten.
This is a
It was all 3 years, not even
Okay.
bullshit, weird kindergarten thing, and I mean, and now I just suck with women. I
Alright.
think it was because I was 5.
okay.
Yeah.
This
5.
is a true story.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I was 3rd grade. I would charge 50 cents for a back massage. I would only give back massages to the girls I wanted to give back massages to. My teacher found it was a significant bag, like a Ziploc, filled with coins.
Dad
And
boy.
I had to return the quarters.
Dad boy.
It was like that.
Oh
full.
shit!
Motherfuckers.
Damn, you got
They just
magic
be-
hands.
That was pimping.
You
3rd
got
grade.
magic hands.
They
I
hate the
actually
hustle,
think
man. You
They-
just
Yeah.
out
It
here
evolved.
fucking
It evolved.
Don't
when I
hate
got
the
older.
player, hate the
It
game.
evolved when I got older.
God.
But
What else? Okay, so when we were having this conversation, and
Oh, chicks.
chicks, yeah, and Mitch,
my eyes. Were
I noticed off the 2 people that we were talking about, briefly. No, we're not dropping names.
That's
not
like
dropping
the
names.
opposite of people say at shows.
Honestly,
They always
though-
say, "Don't say her name."
Hey,
I'm
After
"Say her name."
Hours.
What?
After Hours is directed towards single males who like to drink by themselves. So
Yeah.
we may be able to drop names
Drink
in this
and
scenario.
possibly play video games too.
So for
But-
the sake of the argument, because they one of them had a male name, we'll say Steve. You like Steve and Monica. Monica's not the actual name as well.
Steve is never a girl's name.
Steve is never a girl's name. No, I met a girl named Stevie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know
she was
Stevie too.
Yeah, she's in my German class.
Yeah, that chick's really weird.
Yeah, she's cool
Weird
though
name.
in German.
Weird name.
Yeah. Anyways, shout out to Stevie. But yeah, no, we were having a conversation, and I noticed that these 2 girls, at least in my mind, had similar body types and hair color.
Mhm.
And so, the whole conversation of
Let's explain the body types and hair color. Back up.
I don't know.
This is why our topics go by so fast.
I get it's more of it's a fairer complexion, I suppose.
Yeah.
Dark hair.
Dark hair.
Okay.
I-
So
I
light
s-
skinned, dark haired.
On the
Blue
cute.
eyes,
They're
is
on
that
the
what you
cuter side.
Yeah, closer
They're
to
on
the
the cuter
cute,
side.
and they're more. What's there's the perfect word.
Thick. No, not thick.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous?
Okay.
No, with an M.
Voluptuous.
Vortex.
No. Volump. It's volump.
I would say curvy.
Voluptuous.
Can we say
Curvaceous.
curvy?
Curvaceous.
Curvaceous. That
Curvaceous.
gives it the style of grace that we
Yeah.
want.
Hey,
Rather
no,
than
curvy isn't a bad thing.
No, well, no, I mean, but there's kind of a connotation of curvy versus
Wavy.
curvaceous. What
Wow.
the fuck is that?
That's a
Curvaceous.
style of hair.
Stay
My
there.
hair is wavy. That's not what I use to describe
Senior.
women.
Senior.
Bottle-shaped body.
Quit while you're ahead. Stick with curvaceous. That was a good. That was a good choice. That was good.
Pear shaped. Pear.
Hair
Now,
shape.
see, that's
Peanuts. Mr. Peanut.
See, that's
Yeah.
well,
Bottle
okay,
shaped
that's-
body like Mrs. Butterworth.
That's just
Okay.
that's
Is that the-
all
is that
wrong.
the syrup? Is that the maple syrup?
That is the
That's a
maple
quote.
syrup.
That's a quote from Flo Rida in "Dangerous," that song that he was famous for before everybody forgot about it.
Fuck Flo Rida.
Dangerous, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Danger. That one.
Yeah, what they
Comes
call
one through this and it's over.
She's a bad. Yeah, okay. Anyways, but yeah, so it was like, and then we were talking about types, but I was like,
Well, you said that you thought it was my type. and
What is y'all's
I mean,
taste?
that was the conclusion because Mitch and I really only talked about two. It was the only times we had discussions about similar women and similar types. You can go to the bathroom.
That's true. You guys.
I
can
need to
just
go to the
keep
bathroom
talking.
soon, anyways. But you take the first
We should
shift.
do like a relay race.
Yeah. Anyways, but
Or we could just go like
no.
end of the.
Three Musketeer style.
I was thinking more like
No.
I was thinking more like Star Wars Episode 1, where it's the three-way duel
Let me know
with the
all right,
lightsabers
before,
going on.
before I go take my glorious piss.
By yourself, damn it.
By myself. I prefer by
Someone would have to figure
that's where
out
the
how to get
segue
a
is
dual
going.
stream
That's where the
going.
segue is
That's
going.
be too hard.
Is
Don't
when
cross
I'm in a
the streams.
bathroom and there's like a preference, I always choose to like pee away from people, like pee in a stall. Like if there's two people,
They
there's
did a
only
study.
like 6 stalls. It's like I would rather be alone than be next to you.
Is it because you have a small penis?
Probably.
You
I
know-
mean, yeah, okay. That's understandable.
I'm actually pretty chillin'. I feel like pretty good.
Yeah. That's
Here's-
good. I'm chilling. My dick size is chilling.
I mean, it's not. It's
I'm-
not.
we're-
Jake, it's not like
man-
chilling.
single-
It's not like. It's not like whoa. It's not like I'm chill.
Single males.
But it's
Single
like-
males who like to drink. This is not on their agenda. We're changing subjects.
But it's like I'm good. Like
okay,
I
you're
don't
good.
think it's like a
Mitch,
con.
what were you
really.
saying?
It's not a con.
I'm trying to remember now.
Now he's thinking about dicks.
It's not like Bud's penis. It's not like Bud's penis.
Quick.
I'll leave him in it.
Alright, you enjoy that there piss. You fucker.
With your
What were we
chillin'
talking
dick.
about? This is before dick. Come on, we can do this. Before
Women.
dick.
Women.
Something about women.
Body
Type, maybe?
types. Then
No.
you said that you had multiple body types.
Well,
I mean, you know, like you prefer. See, now here's something interesting for me,
Alright.
and I
Redheads,
mean, I guess
though.
redheads. Dude,
That
redheads
does
get
it.
me every time.
I-
It doesn't even matter if it's dyed for some reason.
You're never gonna hear this, but shout out to Katie Ramoser.
Redhead.
Yes, she is.
I've never met her, but there you go.
You already know.
If I go to some
I'm
class tomorrow,
Oh no, she doesn't go to Chapman.
no. See, the thing is,
See,
here's the
that's-
thing, Mitch.
Yeah.
If we go to class at some point within the next week, and suddenly some girl has her hair dyed red,
We're gonna point out.
you listen to
I was
working
going to ask
title.
you about redheads.
Redhead.
Well,
Where's your take on redhead?
I love
Ha!
redheads.
My take is that like 9 out of 10 are very unattractive, but then there's one who's like a unicorn. Yeah.
I love
You gotta-
redheads.
you got like that other way around. Actually, it's not 9 out of
That's
10 though.
sorry.
It's more like
7 out of 10.
9 out of 10, that's
Are
right.
ugly?
Well, that's what he's saying.
I'm sorry, most
I
redheads
prefer-
I see are like on the sides of, you know, like something impolite.
Most
Okay.
redheads I
Or just
see are
like-
kind of always like. Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
see,
I'm like-
see,
I'm
there's
really
flat
into-
redhead, and then there's like, I'm a psychopath. Like I just escaped redhead. You know?
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
Just 'cause it's
With the
curly.
curly, like the
They're
frizzy, like
yeah,
ooh.
like she just got
See, but
electrocuted.
if it's like straight dark maroon red hair or straight, I don't know. I'm a fan of straight red hair.
Some redheads are gorgeous.
Straight
like,
hair in general.
wow,
Actually,
wow.
I think for some reason I'm a huge fan of black hair, like straight black hair, jet black hair, straight. And some people
Maybe
like
you like what you have.
I don't have. I mean,
So
I
it's
have
not
black
straight.
hair, but it is
It's
wavy than a
like-
motherfucker, and it's not very
I
straight.
just imagine you would like.
Maybe it didn't be.
I don't know, but something about girls with straight black hair, I just find extremely
I guess
attractive.
everybody has their thing. Like I don't.
Yeah. So what's your
or-
thing?
I mean, I said like redheads is like. It's an unusual like thing, you know what I mean? It's like I
For
think
you,
it's-
though.
I just need to make sure that I need to keep
I feel like
populating
I don't
my
have-
race. That's what really. Needs
Oh, yeah,
I would
Mitch-
say
Mitch
black
is
hair. I'd
redheaded.
actually say like black hair
So,
the least.
I
I'm
need-
sorry.
Well, it's just I need
Dude,
to continue on the
He looks-
genetics.
That looks blonde to me, dude. That looks really blonde.
You are blind.
You have been blind the entire time you've known me.
I'm
You-
sorry, dude.
It
I
is red.
understand.
What color shirt are you wearing, Senior?
Red.
No, it's gray.
You. It's green, you fucking coward. What are you talking about?
Well, there you go. I don't know where your hair color is then.
Clearly. No, but I mean, did you like not notice any of my hair when it was long and fuck and it was
like there was
red and coppery?
Maybe there was like bits of red in it, but I don't know, dude.
I'll find you. I'm gonna find you a photo.
Anyway, going back,
but
I feel like more like not black haired actually, like more just blonde brunette.
Blonde,
but
see, I'm a fan.
Brown is a nice color.
Brown is
there's a lot of in between blonde and brunette. I feel like too. So
yeah, there's like dirty blonde.
Sometimes I see blonde and it's like kind of gross. Like there's like a gross blonde.
Blonde highlights that kind of.
Sometimes you see like platinum, like white.
Like
I remember
straight blonde.
There was a girl who was like so white.
It wasn't your thing.
It was like creepy, and then like the white eyebrows.
Oh,
it's like
yeah, that's kind of weird.
Or like just very light colored.
Yeah,
like unusually light colored.
But I don't know. I'm for some reason, and now here's the kicker. For some reason, and I don't know why, and I've not tried to get over it. It's just something like I do not understand about myself. I am not attracted to Asian women.
Like at all? Or
at all. Now, here's the thing.
See, that's getting closer to like 50-50 for me.
Okay. For some reason,
maybe even closer.
I feel like I don't have a.
For some reason, I have no clue why. I am not attracted.
Come on.
Okay, there you go.
I'm not attracted to Asian women.
So when it's short, but it looks blonder now, like compared to when now.
Yes.
Okay, now, but I mean, if I stay out in the sun for a very long period during the summer, my hair turns brown.
Blonde.
Yeah,
brown.
I mean, but it
really?
is.
Really?
Yeah.
It is also more because the light can diffuse better because it's all short. Blah blah blah. Yes.
I was too deep into that conversation.
It does look more blonde.
Anyways,
yeah, I was going to comment on it, but I don't remember.
But Asian, I do not find Asian women all.
I feel
attractive.
Like I don't.
Now
have
here's the thing.
Against, you know.
Now here's the thing. Like, and I don't like myself for it. Like, I think like for some reason I'm like, why don't I find Asian women attractive? I feel like I should, because it's a woman and she's beautiful. If she's beautiful, she's beautiful. But for some reason, I just don't find them attractive.
You just like want to branch out.
I mean, talking on the racial level.
In your gene
but I mean, now that is specific and not. I don't want to sound prejudiced here, but this is my own personal preference.
You sound prejudiced.
But it's like I guess if Asian mixed with something else, or like Pacific Islander a little bit. For some reason, like straight Asian, I just don't find attractive, and I don't know why. I'm just weird like that.
So you're saying you're saying like half something, like half white.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I begin to find them, like, okay, I can definitely be into that. But when it's just straight Asian, for some reason, I don't find them attractive.
So you've developed like a prejudice.
I guess I have.
Preference.
A preference. It's a preference.
Hey, you're racist.
I'm not racist.
You heard me.
Well, if I am, I despise myself for it. But that's just the way I feel about my personal preference.
As well you should.
What about you?
Oh, I'm down for Asians. But I mean, they have to be like hot Asians. They can't be...
See, that's my thing, though. I mean,
for you, that is a undescribable thing. But for me, I can clearly I can bring up a hot Asian in my mind.
Describe it. I need to picture
Well,
this.
all right. She's got it's very smooth skin.
Okay.
Eyes are sort of they're a more prominent feature. They are bigger, a bit kind of, I guess, for lack of a better word, almost anime-esque. Clearly not that ridiculous size, but I mean, like, they have to be larger eyes. I find eyes to be very important.
I think that's eyes are women. I feel like
eyes are the
but
big.
I mean, like,
I can see that.
Some women have like a very kind of a narrow look. And it's very chic and sexy. And some chicks have very feline eyes, and that's also very sexy.
Have you ever piercing eyes? For me, and I mean, also it's sort of a level of their intelligence, because just the way they'll be able to look at you. But if those eyes can stare right through you, I'm sold. For some reason, it doesn't matter. If I can look at a girl and she looks at me and it's just I feel
it's
completely
weird. It's
naked.
Weird how some people have
and she's just those eyes are piercing.
These eyes.
It's just I can't. I'll drop on one knee right now. I don't give a
So,
fuck.
when I hear piercing, I always think like light blue. So
Like a nice electric blue, just
piercing blue eyes, but I've also seen piercing brown eyes. It's just for some reason
there's some element to it.
it just literally they can stare right through you and see into your inner core without you doing anything about it. You can't hide anything from those eyes.
Absolutely.
I'm a fan of eyes.
Okay.
Some people like smile guys. Some people like.
Honestly,
Ass,
I feel
dudes,
like
dudes,
I'm sorry.
ass,
I feel like
ass,
it's a
ass,
combination
ass.
of everything, and
Yeah?
and it's either like you either get like a light bulb, which is like boner, or no boner. You know,
Literally,
like,
yeah,
a
literally.
mental boner.
Yeah.
It's a mental boner.
Yeah,
Here's the
okay.
thing.
And I think it's just you don't really know why all the time. Like it just
Yeah.
works.
A friend of
Like,
mine,
you're like,
Peter Brzee, came up with this revelation, or at least he introduced me to the revelation. People always talk about, scale of 1 to 10, how high she. Doesn't matter, man. No one cares about the scale of 1 to
Doesn't
10.
really work that way.
The only scale that matters is 0 to 1.
That's true.
Yes or no.
That's a
I've
good
heard
point.
about this. I think.
Oh, it is.
Pretty much what I was trying to say.
It's like
Yeah.
everyone's got their own scale, and it's just 0
Now,
to
see,
1.
now,
Yes, no.
I've heard about the 0
Yes.
to 2 scale.
Yes, maybe no.
Yes, maybe no.
Yes, if she's
Yes,
got a friend
with
with
kind
her.
of-
No.
Yeah, no.
That's
I've heard about the 0 to 2 scale.
You
Sort of
can't-
like,
you
sort of
gotta
like
choose.
compromise.
You have to choose. Shut
I'm
up. Anyway.
I just don't get what the middle ground would be. It's like, so it's yes. Okay, 2 is a yes, but 1 is a. If
Maybe
she's
the
got
middle
a friend
ground
with
is like
her.
circumstance. I don't know.
If I'm smashed out of my mind,
And
sure.
I can't move my limbs, and she's like opening my pants, and it's like, what
It's like, oh god, I'm stuck
It's like,
here.
I don't have the
well.
strength to resist that. I can see that being like a 0.5.
Somewhere in there.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's 0 to 1 scale.
Something.
0.5.
If I was
0.56.
If I was paralyzed and awake for all of it.
Paralyzed from the waist up. You never hear about that. When do you ever hear about that? Like someone who's just like moving his legs, like just fucking, like living his life, moving his legs.
I
Does
don't-
that ever happen?
I don't think that's possible.
He's like dragging his torso in the head.
I think that's impossible just because if you're paralyzed from the waist up, then like none of your organs are working. And I did say organs because I'm retarded like that. Organs.
North Oregon. Like,
Well, I mean, you can get your long intestine organ.
you're telling me you can't have a paralysis that just affects limbs and not like organs?
I mean, you can. I think there's like left-right paralysis too. Actually, I don't know anymore.
What are we talking about now?
I just feel
women?
No.
No. Well, no.
Well,
Also,
it could be.
you can be paralyzed from the neck down, but all your organs still. Your
I was saying,
organs.
could you be paralyzed from the waist up? So like you just live your life moving your legs, like just
I feel like that would
like a
kind of
crab, and you just
No, because the nervous system
You're all
goes
limp.
up to your brain.
See, that's what I was thinking
Yeah,
too.
your spinal cord, you can get
it would
paralyzed
have to
on
be like
certain levels.
a rerouting that happens.
I don't know why that would happen though. That would suck.
That would suck.
So,
Women.
Women.
I'm
Hopefully
a huge
they
fan
know
of
that.
women.
I think it's in you biologically, you know.
Yeah. But I mean, just in general.
See, that's interesting. Weren't you and I, or at some point we talked about?
Perhaps.
Were we talking about like born gay at some point?
Maybe,
I've never had this
maybe way
conversation with
early
you
on.
guys.
Wow, that was someone else then.
Hmm.
Someone was like, "No, I don't really think you can be born gay."
Honestly,
And the only reason I
I
thought about it
could
is
see an
'cause
argument for just external factors for gay and straight. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like if
the
you
way
wake,
you
if
said
you-
it's like biologically you're into that. I was
dude,
like,
if you're like 3 years old, or well, what is like cradle? What's the age range of that? Like
It's like
0 to 1 or
18 months.
18 months? Okay.
Yes.
And you're like standing over, and then you see like your two dads just like just come on, just like making out in the doorway. Then you're probably, I feel like you would have more of a chance of being gay. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like, oh look,
okay,
two
well,
guys
yeah.
kissing, that's normal. At least my parents do. So it's like,
I mean, for me, it's okay. Well, my personal opinion is I have no clue what makes people homosexual, and honestly, I couldn't give less of a fuck. Like
Well put.
Honestly, it's their own thing. They may have their own reasons. I don't give a fuck what it is. That's the way they are, and I accept them for it. As stupid and as cliche as that sounds. Now,
that doesn't sound very stupid or cliche.
Yeah.
Most people would be like, "Fuck them for being how they are, bitches."
Yeah.
See, now that's
Don't
the thing.
touch
I
me.
feel maybe it's because I'm on a college campus, but I feel like, we are beginning
They
to move
created
past that
the
stage.
AIDS.
Yeah.
And on the sixth
All
day,
damn
God
game.
made the Winchester rifle to fight off the dinosaurs and the homosexuals. Amen. Mean Girls quote.
Absolutely.
Great movie, by the way.
Tim Meadows.
Hour 20.
Hour 20?
That's
I mean, if you're enjoying this, you're going to keep listening regardless.
that's true.
Like,
Till the drink is done.
my drink is getting there. Are you done?
Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
Chug, chug, chug.
He doesn't chug scotch. Wait, no, it's a scotch goat.
It's good scotch.
Is it?
It's a good drink.
$30.
Yeah.
Red label.
My parents. Shout out to my parents. Yesterday they had their anniversary. 30th anniversary.
I feel like a dick. Thanks, Mitch.
And I was able
chain reaction.
and I was able to have a very, very good conversation with them. Yesterday,
Dude, when you
Very,
21,
very
21
well
soon.
conversation, idiot.
very, very good conversation. It was a good conversation.
I'm just kidding, but yeah.
We had the conversation very well. Well, Lee, fuck it. Anyways,
Wellful. Continue.
I was able to talk to them about, what it was that made my dad, really decide this is her. What made my mom be like, this is him. And I guess that's sort of what's been
So
weighing
nice
on
that
my
your
mind.
parents are together.
And
like,
why,
little shit.
Like I pulled it in, to the conversation of women because, they gave me, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Whoa.
The fuck?
are we good?
Yeah. You just
Okay.
played some track. It's cool.
All right.
Ah.
Oh, like that's the biggest gap of the night.
Anyways, but no, I was talking to my folks, and it was really, really interesting to hear, like what it was that really made them tick. Because like being the son, my parents, bless them both.
Be sure to touch everything in my apartment.
We'll do left hand over everything.
Okay.
Please don't. Mitch, stop touching yourself and then touching everything else.
I'm not touching myself.
I had a friend in high school who was just like his hand would just be in his pants all the time.
Really?
That
Like,
was
did he
just
play like pocket pool or just straight
I don't know.
up?
He just
in
said his
the-
like junk bothered him, so he was just like always adjusting.
Oh. I mean,
Got a lot of pussy though.
Funky
yeah. Woe
joke.
to the woman.
I don't know.
It
He
works
he
for
went
him.
primal. He was just like rubbing his dick in
It's
front of
just-
girls.
So much confidence. They're
Wow!
just like,
Wow!
oh my
That's
god.
what
And
I'm
now
trying this
I'm
weekend.
going to go talk about my parents.
Just lean on the
Fuck
wall
you,
and start
son of a-
rubbing in front of your pants.
Dude, we had a kid like that. We called him Doodle. I'm not going to say his actual name. But anyways, he did some doodling in the back of an 8th grade Spanish class.
Yeah.
Doodling underneath a Guatemalan blanket.
We
Our
get it.
teacher burned the blanket
We get
after
it.
that year. It was pretty gross. Anyways, just on that note. But I was able to talk to my parents, and that's why I like the concept of, because I found my dad was like in a very similar situation than I was in his college years. What the fuck are you... Why are you laughing?
Who knows?
Was that a funny comment? I don't know what the fuck.
Well, you're apparently in love. I don't know.
Is that Oedipus? Did
What?
you just go edit? What the fuck?
I just started. I'm sorry.
Ignore
But, like I said, amazing, and the tone of it made me laugh because I thought it would be interpreted. I can't explain my way out of this. You just gotta let it go.
I don't know what the fuck you were laughing
It
at.
doesn't matter. It wasn't
Okay.
really related to what you're saying.
Move on.
Anyways, and it was a great conversation. But I don't know where I was going with this.
All right,
Parents
so
have a
anyways, my
magical
parents-
story.
Oh yeah, we were talking about alcohol, weren't we?
Don't
Fuck.
You're right. This is one of our more live.
Alcohol.
rated-
Yeah, my
Probably
21st
have to do
birthday
this
is
every
coming
time
up.
now.
This Sunday is my 21st birthday, and my parents
Oh shit!
at the end of that bought me a very, very nice bottle of whiskey.
Wait, you had your 21st already?
No, it's
Oh,
on
it's
Sunday.
this
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Saturday night, I guess.
Oh,
But they bought me a very, very nice bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking forward for that.
All right.
Where is it gonna be?
I'll just probably be drinking by myself
With the methadone?
in my house, you know,
Oh,
at the methadone,
fucking sad.
listening to Working Title podcast for single males.
That's slightly better.
who like to
for
drink
us.
by themselves.
That's slightly better for us.
This is completely non sequitur.
I don't know
Shit,
what that
I
means.
forgot
Go.
Non sequitur in Latin means it does not follow. So whenever you kind of have a
irrelevant.
random,
We don't need
Yes.
to follow. Right now, we'll lead on our own. Swing out.
Wait for it. I can remember. Okay. You guys have seen the crepe truck that
Yeah.
comes on
Yes.
campus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I think it would be a great name to call it like crepe poupon or something. Which would be
It's like
crepe
super
poupon.
pretentious.
Well, no,
It's
it
super
would be.
pretentious.
It would be.
And they
crepe
sell
poupon.
mustard crepes.
Well, not necessarily. They would
Gray
have to.
Well, it's not
Crepes.
gray poupon, right? Isn't that what it's gray?
It's
and the mustard
crepe.
is gray.
Yeah, it'd
so
be crepe poupon. It was just like
It's a little highbrow, Mitch. Like, I don't know if everyone's gonna relate to it, but
Well,
Grey Poupon is like the classy mustard. You
Well,
gotta remember.
It's really not though. Like it's not classy mustard at all.
that's the whole point. You'd have like a great mascot with like the monocle and the top hat. He'd be so classy. He'd be like, "Oh, come on down to crepe poupon. Yes, have a good one." You could even call it crepe coupon.
I'd like it to be like Carlito's crepes. How's that? That's more.
I don't
that's,
know.
That's
I don't
like it's
know
more
why the
realistic.
Spanish guy is selling me
Well,
crepes.
because
I don't trust
we're
it.
in. That's where we are, pretty much.
I don't trust it. Why couldn't I get
I feel like that's what you would say too. Oh,
Claw?
have I talked about the
Jean-Claude
ghetto ice cream
Crepe.
truck that like? It was playing. It was like it was July and it was playing Jingle Bells.
No.
Just beat down ice cream truck. Playing Jingle Bells. Just driving like through the little cul-de-sac here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was
What the
like,
fuck?
oh my god. I was like, that they sell like heroin out of that, like obviously.
I don't know out of experience, but that does sound like a very viable option.
Yeah, or maybe a little crack.
Amphetamine.
Crack cream. Anyway,
Y'all want some crack? Y'all want it?
we finished our booze, so
We
Oh
did.
yeah, I guess we should.
yeah, we're like
tap
at hour
out
30 pretty much. So
Hey, that sounds like normal.
yeah, it
over the
does.
summer.
Good work.
Fucking drinking and shit.
This was working title after hours.
Yeah.
We hope you
We
enjoy.
are very drunk.
Hope you enjoyed the drinking. Hope you enjoyed the drinking. It says. I haven't been drinking,
What the fuck
officer.
did you just
I haven't
say?
been drinking. I was
You
not
better-
drinking anything.
What the hell are you saying?
WorkingTitlePodcast.com is our website. We were on Stitcher Radio. Check it out, yo.
Yeah, that wasn't
dude,
funny at all.
It's on
It wasn't that bad.
iPad,
Okay.
Android, and what's the other one? Come on.
Zune?
iPhone. There you
Zune
go.
iPhone.
And you open it up, and before you sign in with Facebook or make a new account, you click on the banner that says, tell us how you heard about us. In that banner, enter the one-word promo code Working Title, the name of our show. One word, Working Title, no caps, and you get a chance to win $100. We get $1.
I like money.
We're also on Facebook and Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter at Working Title Pod.
Yeah, hit us up there. Oh, I remember I thought of something cool to say at those moments.
Well, obviously you forgot it, so
I
it's
did
not that
forget.
cool.
It's not. It can't be. It's literally impossible now.
Look.
And sort of wanted to wait for Mitch before we signed this.
He kind of
thing off.
disappeared on you.
You know when you gotta pee, man.
You gotta pee. You gotta
There's
pee.
nothing worse than like that
And
crisis, like the crisis at like a party or you're at
Oh,
a
it's
night out.
fucking
and
like,
you,
oh
gotta
shit.
piss and
Where do I use the bathroom in his house?
I've literally been like in shrubs.
I don't want to
I
hear
could
that
see
shit.
inside someone's window, and they were just like not facing me. I was
Oh
like,
my god!
I was like the strangers. I was like the strangers. But I was peeing in the-
Yeah?
We're signing off.
We're signing off.
Yo.
2 things. Actually,
What
3
did you
things
say?
as part of
Oh, multiple things.
the...
You have multiple things to
Well,
talk
yeah, as part of
about.
the signing off.
Oh.
1, I can't quite remember if I flushed.
Doesn't matter, dude. Unless you took a shit, it doesn't really matter.
Well, I was pissed. 2, I just found out I still have my Donald Duck impersonation.
When you were like rinsing your mouth out.
Well, no, it's just something happened and it made me. And 3, folks, it's been real. Thanks for listening.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Swing
Rate
out.
our show on iTunes.
I hope you had as many laughs as we did because
You probably
this
didn't.
was fucking crazy.
Enjoy the drinkings.
I'm gonna go drink
Drunken
the bathroom now.
shenanigans.
Peace out.
Double
Nice.
check, see if it flushed.